Hey guys, welcome back. Defi, degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, going to be playing a clip from the GOAT himself, Stunna Breezy. He put this out there and it's gotten a lot of support. There's also a bit of backlash in the different chats, depending on who you talk to. And I think it's very interesting to kind of just listen to someone that's been around for a while. If you've been following Stunna, then you know that he has been in the DeFi space, in the crypto space for a long time and seen many projects come and go. And he's vocal on his opinions. And I do appreciate when you get to hear from whales. He was the first, if you're not familiar, whale to max out his Drip account. And what he's covering in this video, we're going to play it. It's this the last 8 minutes. So if you already watched it, then you don't have to watch this clip. But this is for anybody on my channel that came through Drip and not familiar with who this person is. But it offers some insight as to what I think the issue is and what people are feeling. So he's mainly reflecting on how the animal farm pauses are affecting the Drip price, and I think that's what everybody is really actually concerned with, is that these delays are affecting Drip. So let's listen to Stunna share this straight from his perspective.
Something and move on. You get what I'm saying? And this is what really grinds my goal. This is what really, when every time I see this or hear Forex say this really, especially now, when he says, and this was in the latest update, okay, we're going to do this, blah, 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 and then we're going to test it, right, and then we're going to get ready, and then we're going to do a week worth of promotion. For what? What is we? Bro, everybody already know. We just waiting. We push the button. What is we doing another week worth of promotion for? Who are we trying to reach? What's going on, bro? That really grinds my, then we're going to do another week's worth. What is that really, it's almost like, to be honest, man, it's almost like he knows the effect it's going to have, and he's trying to push the price down. I guess so I don't know, everybody can get in at a good price or something. I don't know. And I'm being for real. I'm thinking this man is so genius that he's trying to push the price of Drip down so far, maybe $3 or something. So the multipliers can be higher when it goes back up. Cause if the farm works the way he said it's gonna work, it's gonna buy Drip or whatever it's gonna do in the tax vault. I'm lost at this point. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is the update. You don't know what to believe. I don't know, bro. But you get what I'm saying? It's so confusing that it's doing more damage than good, bro. What is we doing? It's almost like, I'm just only saying what people are thinking. You can't tell me when you heard the new update. Now, as bullish as it is, if it works like he said it's gonna work, man, I'm all for it. I'm here for it, bro. Let's do it. Let's get it. But you trying to tell me you ain't think of that until the day of launch? Okay, it's 1% in, 1% out. It's been 1% in, 1% out for 6 months. And the day it's supposed to launch, a light bulb came out and said, ding, you know what? I think I'm going to do 1% in and 2% out. That's going to kill him right now. And that we got to do another audit, and I got to pay $100,000, and then we got to do some more promotion. It's almost like, bro, either you genius or something else is going on in the background.
So what do you guys think so far? So I'd like to hear your comments in the chat, just to discuss. Like he said, he's bringing this up because he's not saying anything the community is not thinking, and you can definitely check out any other YouTubers and check out the comments, get into the chat. But for me, what's really fascinating is that it's almost like a cult-like vibe. So even on the video I just made the other day, where I was put the question out in the chat to Forex about a stealth launch and no more promotion. Stunna just made his video saying the same thing. There was actually people on my video and in the chat when I put it out that are like, just let it go. It doesn't matter. It's going to launch when it launches. Everything's all good. So it's fascinating to me that there are a group of people that are frustrated. And then there's literally another group that they could wait forever, it seems. They're not frustrated at all, which is great. You definitely shouldn't be. you should, you know, tame your emotions and whatnot so that you can make calm, collected decisions. But it's very interesting how there's a divide within the community, and I'm assuming it's the people that have been in the longest. And like Stunna mentioned earlier in this video, is because they're just ready to start making money. And you're every day that it's paused and it's affecting the drip price, and you are losing that opportunity cost in other projects. So there's just this at some stage where you either decide to bail out, like you've seen some big sales and that drops the drip price, or you just continue holding on. And then if you're a content creator, you're holding on and trying to still make content and remain neutral without letting your emotions kind of pour into your content, because all that does is affect other people who watch your content. So it's a very fine line to walk, but it was fascinating. I've never heard Stunna mention this in regards to Forex. He actually goes in on all of his developers, so he does call it straight with BT as well. So that's one thing you got to respect for Stunna. He's made his money, and he tells it like it is when something happens. So let's play the rest of the clip, but that is the gist of it.
Something, man. It's something. But like I say, it's Forex, bro. So I got to give a man the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I don't have to, but I am. I have to, bro. Because it's the same guy that came up with this. It's the same guy that came up with drip, man. The best passive income machine ever created, bro. Ever. How can you come up with this and then bumble it up so bad with the Animal Farm lunch? I mean, even he would have to admit this, bro. This is, and now if it launch, you know, hey, all bets off. We're gonna be what? You think you know how the Saints become marching in with all them balloons and trumpets and trombones and clown hats and it? That's how we gonna be now. So don't get it twisted. When that thing launch, I'm gonna be front and center with the Timberland on, stomping them haters in the face. But we got to keep it real amongst each other. You understand what I'm saying? This has been one of the worst launches ever in the history of DeFi. Ever. You know, even Richard Hart, even he understood. Look, no more updates, no more nothing until it's time. Bumpy, I just keep wearing these Louis suits and all that, but you can just talk about poke chain amongst each other. I ain't hearing nothing from me. Ain't no dates, ain't no nothing. Remember, they were doing the same thing. Oh, we found a bug in the testnet. Oh, okay, 2 weeks out. Oh, wait a minute. We had to swap chains to go to the Gold Network, and we got to start from scratch. And you see what I'm saying? You know, oh, no, bump that. Like, that's too much. No.
All right, so I'll leave it there. There was still 2 more minutes or 4 more minutes left, but it's just kind of recapping what he already said. So I think, again, it's hard to say if the community sentiment is, you know, leaning one more side to the other. But I think what's really the divide is, like I said, the ones that have been in for the longest and seeing their drip take a hit, because we all kind of got in because of drip. And pretty much on my channel, I'm drip focused, but I do understand the need for a place to park drip and not have drip bleed out, as we see, because there will be exponentially more wallets maxing out. And if that happens, then there's exponentially more people claiming. And until massive crypto adoption or until real utility, then this will continue to bleed out, and we won't see those drip price pumps until we have a reason to lock up liquidity. And that's where the layer 2 and the lending and all these other things can definitely come into play. So it's really good to see Forex looking in the future. But as Stunner said, this is and has been one of the worst launches he's ever seen. And this is definitely, for me, the delays and stuff like that, rank in my #1 spot as well. So love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about what Stunner said? Are you in the same sentiment, or did you come in a lot later and you have no idea anything even about the farm and you're in drip? And if you got in drip around here, so if you got in drip around 180 days ago, then maybe for you this isn't that big of a deal, because you're not seeing the same thing that everybody else is seeing. And so that's not a bad entry point. and therefore you're probably not even familiar with the animal farm and everything else because it was paused back then. So you're looking at, we can go down here, let's just say June, so beginning of June, end of May, $12. So we're basically at half that price now. And anybody that got in around there, so June, July, August, September, October, and now by the time it launches, it's gonna be 5 months, November 1st. So that is not a bad entry price for anybody here. So I'm guessing any of the issues that we see in the chat where there's different views is that, you know, people that just got in 5 months ago think it's all Gucci because they've only seen a 50% correction, and they've seen some little pumps in between here. Whereas the ones that are in before, you know, they know what drip is capable of, and that might be where the real issue lies. So it is tough to say, but I am still speculating about the launch on the first. You guys know where I believe, and Stunna even kind of hinted at that, that there'll be more delays, and then it'll be till Thanksgiving. And I think even Scott mentioned if there's more delays, he's in now on the camp for the new year. And I don't know how well the community will hold out if it gets that far. So it's going to be an interesting ride coming up shortly. And for those of you that I told I was going to be checking into the test group, right now I have not installed and started running hard hat on my PC, so I got to go through all that. But there are some updates now in the chat. So there are people in the chat that are doing it. He's put out the animal farm testing suite, and you're gonna have to basically extract these JSON files and scripts and then plug them in and into the hard hat environment and run through the scripts and actually simulate, you know, token buys and transactions, things like this. So it is getting some traction. There is some people moving forward with it. I haven't started this yet, so this is what I'm going to try to look into today. But disclaimer, that is not my background. I do have some previous coding experience like way back in the day, so I think I might be able to fumble through it, but don't get your hopes up. I'm gonna do my best so I can provide some value for you guys. But that's it on this one. So yeah, just love to hear your thoughts on Stunner's chat, and let me know what you guys think, how you're feeling. I know I already did a poll, and most people are pretty calm / neutral. So if that's the case, did you get in the drip, you know, later on in the year? Are you in the animal farm? You know, did you get in around June and later? Those are questions I'd love to know. All right, that is it for this video. You guys know the drill. HBO special, help a brother out. We're getting really close to that 3,000 subscriber mark. I know I'm still bringing up the rear for the other OGs in the drip YouTube space, but I appreciate every single one of you guys. So hit that button, lift daily, and achieve your impossible. See ya.